What's cooking, everybody? It's your boy Brees, and you're now tuned into the hottest platform for all the upcoming entrepreneurs, businessmen, business professionals, entertainers, and creatives around the city. So today, we got a special guest. I'm sure if y'all been tuned in with my vlogs, y'all already know who it is. But we got my boy Wauny, and he's going to talk about his journey as a fashion designer and much more. So Wauny, how you doing today?
I'm good, bro. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad.
How's everything?
Early morning runs, man. Like, I don't really be in the studio this early, but yeah, we here.
I like that, bro. It's motivation, for real.
Yeah, on the weekend too. You know, it's crazy.
Everybody sleep. You up early working.
Oh yeah, the grind don't stop.
That's how you get ahead.
Not at all. Yeah, so just to give everybody, introduction about yourself, tell everybody how you got started and whatnot.
All right, so my name's Juwan or Wauny or whatever you want to call it. I started my brand around like 2021, like right after COVID.
hmm
So I was in the house bored, and then I seen everybody was making it. So I was like, bro, I could do this. I could really do it if I really take my time. Like,
You mean making it in terms of like making clothes or just actually like being successful with it?
both.
Okay.
So I wasn't really sure if I should do it or not because I wasn't really known. So I know I had to grow a personal brand and stuff like that. But over time, like this past year doing it, it was fun. Like I met a lot of people, networking, and it just got me to where I am now, honestly.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like I came a long way and I only started for like a year now, honestly. Because
Okay.
if you was to ask me if I were to have this right now, a year ago when I first started, I'd be like, nah. It's all coming in though, but it's gonna take time.
Yeah, Wani bought us a lot of pieces right here.
Mhm.
Show the cameras, man. Make sure everybody see them.
How to keep y'all
All right.
comfy in the wintertime.
Uh-huh. Yep. For everybody. Ross included. Even Ross got some gear today, man. Shout out to Ross. But yeah, so well, first of all, we definitely appreciate you. Thank you for this.
No
And
problem.
secondly, I was gonna ask. I was gonna give the backstory too. So I met you at the pop up shop, as like I said,
Yeah,
our viewers probably know already.
yeah.
And it was actually crazy enough because a lot of people, when I do like those pop up shop vlogs, it's like they don't really appreciate. Like, not to say they don't appreciate it, but it's like they don't really feel like it means much because of course they see the studio as well. So it's like me doing like a quick 1-2 minute interview. Well, ours was like what, I think 8 minutes, but like
It was a good talk.
yeah, it was. But nonetheless, though, me doing like a quick 2-3 minute Q&A session with somebody
Hmm.
at the pop up shop is more different than them being here, especially to them not being the only people being like hosted, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Like, cause they see me going to other people's tables asking questions and stuff. Um, some people kind of don't even like take lightly to, like I said, the clips, the pictures, anything that I have that I might post at a pop up shop.
yeah.
But then it's like, you were probably like one of the few people that actually did. You posted it, you shared it, you followed us.
Of course.
You showed love to all our episodes even after that.
Yeah.
So definitely want to say thank you for that as well. And that's why you're here. Like because like for me too, it's just like I'm somebody who's very transparent and honest. So it's like, when people show me like, like the fakeness, it's like
Hmm.
I skip over like people who hit me up wanting to be on the podcast but don't follow the page. Whenever you watch
They
like,
just want
tuned
like
in,
they
it's
just want
like
that eye on them just for like that quick
uh-huh.
second.
Yes, that's why I don't really be working with the rappers. I mean, that's one of the reasons, but one of the reasons I don't work with them is just for the fact that it's like that's kind of how they treat us. Like, oh, I'm just here to get my interview. I'm out here.
Niggas not
Like,
genuine.
like
Honestly.
I ain't saying send me no unreleased, but you feel me?
Mhm.
I can still be tapped in with me. Come to the Henny's Taylor studio vibes, like come to those events, stuff like that. But
Nah, word.
yeah, so yeah, no, we've really been locked in. Like, I would have thought you was like really like a friend of mine. The way like we always like talk through social media and stuff like that,
Mhm.
comment on each other's posts, like
Now, one thing I'm really big on is like building relationships, like with the business too. Like, I'd rather work with somebody that I'm close with, that I could vibe with, not really like a stranger. 'Cause I feel like the energy won't like be there in the room type
Mhm.
shit. I was talking to somebody about that yesterday. One of my coworkers. We was talking about doing a collab. His brand is Versatile. Go check that out.
Versatile. I definitely heard about that brand. What's it called? Versatile. What? You have a thing you want to show me?
Yeah, I'm about to show you right now.
Definitely feel like I heard that brand before.
I was watching one of your videos last night. Someone had a Versatile magazine.
Yeah, Versatile. Oh, that's why I was thinking Versatile
Yeah.
magazine.
So then I was like, damn, it's such a coincidence that they got the same name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this is him right here. I don't know if you know him now, but
I feel like I've seen it before.
yeah.
But yeah, we'll check out some more offset. And hey, Versatile, if you want to tap in, pull up for me.
Yeah,
But
definitely show my boy this video too.
yeah, no, definitely shout out to them. But for sure though, so I'm assuming you went to Potsdam, right? Because I know it was John's pop up shop.
Yeah, that was the interview where we did that pop up. That was the first pop up shop I ever went to. Honestly,
Oh, okay.
yeah, that was my very first one. That was in like June 3rd, something like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, right in Williamsburg. So when he first hit me up, I thought it was a spam page. I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, why would somebody want me at a pop up? I just started my brand. Like, how you even found me? But I was like, I'm gonna just take the chance. Why not? And see where I go from there. And then
I know, because I was thinking he reached out to you, but I'm just sending out this number real quick. But I just thought he was reaching out to you, and that well, just as like a friend, like I probably went to school together or something like that.
nah,
Oh,
I
okay.
just met him that same day.
Okay. So that being your first pop up shop, what were your expectations? Like, were you scared? Were you nervous? Like, how did you think?
Scared wasn't the word. I was like, what if I don't sell nothing? Like, what if they think it's whack? What if I waste my time?
Well,
I
it
was
can't
going through
really
a
be
lot
a
of
waste of time. You're
emotions.
getting exposure out there.
Nah, that's true.
You never know who's pulling up. What's cooking might pull up and, give you that content you need as a booster.
Yeah, a lot of my friends pulled up. Shout out to them. They had showed love on my first one, and they supported as they should. It's W people right there. Feel me?
I mean, it's not really, I mean, yeah, everybody looks for their friends at first, but it's also to just finding the outsiders. Those gonna be your biggest supporters,
Yeah,
believe it or
I
not.
was learning that this year. Like, you can't just sell to your friends and family. You gotta go to strangers too.
Hmm.
Like, that's where marketing comes in. That was one of my big learning experiences this year. Like, you can't just design clothes and expect it to sell. You gotta market yourself too.
You'd
Make
be,
that personal brand.
because even for me, you'd be surprised. Like, I would say my best episodes and my best guests have been the people I never knew. Like, don't get me wrong, my friends did their thing, but it's like, I guess for me, since I know them, it's like
It's like a
some of the
regular
things we speak about
conversation.
are like regular conversations or like, conversations we had in the past. It's just repetitive. It's like
Yeah,
talking to somebody I don't know, you know, we
you're
have a
gonna
good
learn
vibe.
something.
I learned something. And then on top of it too, a lot of them actually stay in touch with me afterwards. Like,
Yeah.
last week we just shot an episode, my boy Kev, shout out to Kev. Kev been talking to me like every day this week. And it's just like seeing where his mind is at, it's like, yo, this guy's really like a real hustler right here. He's really like, the same time that I'm on when it comes to business or whatnot. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, great minds think alike in that situation. But for me though, like I was saying though, a lot of my guests tend to be um people that I knew in the beginning, but then after a while, when things picked up, most of my guests tended to be strangers. And like I said, those strangers,
They're gonna
they're
support you the
my best
most.
friends. Yeah. They watch everyone else's episodes, they show love, they share reels, they like, all these posts and stuff like that. And
Cause
yeah.
one thing about it, your friends always gonna support you, so you can't really depend on them to do what they gotta do, cause they still got shit they got going on as well. I
Hmm.
learned that this year also.
Yeah, so when it came to just like understanding like the manufacturing and stuff like that,
Mhm.
you being a new fashion designer, how did you even know like where to go to? Because you have some good cloth here.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first started, I was gonna do everything by myself. Like, I bought patches on Etsy. I was buying blanks, but then I realized I found this site where manufacturers do that for you. So I was like, damn, I'm kind of behind. 'Cause I spent like $300-400 on patches from Etsy, trying to stitch it, whatever. So then when I found out about the website, I hit up a graphic designer. His name's Chaco. He cooked up
Shout
this
out to Checo.
and it was going crazy. This one too. It's like this Futurama type vibe.
Oh
Comedy
yeah,
Comedy
the
Central.
sticker, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So we was just working together for like a year now. He did this first design for me too with the faces on the back. That was my most popular one.
Faces on the back. You talk about
Yeah.
like the purple one. Oh, I wore it on another
No, no, no,
episode
no, no.
too.
Not that one. Not that one.
Oh,
I don't even like that sweatshirt. That's the crazy
for
thing.
real?
Yeah, I hated that shit.
Well, I mean, the one thing I didn't understand was like the strings on the ankles,
Oh, the
the
little
sweatpants.
I was trying to imitate Polo. You see how Polo got the drawstring on the bottom?
Nah, I didn't even know that they were doing that.
Yeah.
I haven't been
Those
tapped to a
polo the
polo for a
polo
while.
sweatshirts, they got the little drawstrings on the bottom to make it
But you probably gotta come a little closer though.
oh my fault.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now
like
you
the
good.
polo drawstrings on the bottom of the sweatsuit. I was trying to imitate that. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's the look I was going for, honestly.
my boy got
I
too
didn't
comfortable. He
like the
took the coat
graphic.
off.
Yeah, I was getting hot.
Yeah, you say you didn't like the graphics though.
Yeah, cause When I was doing the design, I'm not gonna lie, I was fake being cheap. Like I was doing I was using images from Instagram studios.
Hmm.
Like they have graphic designers on Instagram. So that was when I was learning the game still. So I didn't realize that they were selling like the same design to like multiple people. So it's like I seen it being sold on somebody else's platform. So I was like, damn, that shit fake useless now.
Hmm.
So it was like I took a L on that, but it is what it is. I learned from it. Can't like really dwell on it. This one is more unique because that's the one that was made like a commission. So it's like it's one of one.
Oh, you got us the 101s. Hold on, what's going
Yeah.
on
So
here?
I feel like um these this material is the best ones that I could have found on the site because they got people from like Pakistan, China that creates the images, the fabric or whatever. They
Yeah, usually
either
people say
handmade it.
China's the best to go to.
Oh, you're lucky. I heard Pakistan ships faster though. That's the thing. I think I might do
Yeah,
some switching
yeah.
over.
Fetty told me that too. Prolific Fabric. He told me the same thing. That's why he said he likes. Well, he also said he likes China more. Yeah. So I mean, what would you? I mean, well, kind of give us your opinion, but what would you say like your experience has been with when it came to dealing with different manufacturers? Like, have you tested all of them out, or just
Um.
specific ones so far?
So so far, I've worked with a t-shirt manufacturer that made this shirt right here. This is one of my first shirts that I had.
Okay.
Then I branched off to shorts for the summer, socks right here. And then I went to the biker sets for females.
Mm-hmm.
So like the biker shorts with the crop top. And then I went
Mm.
to sweaters, sweatpants,
Gotta
and
get
then
the matching
hats.
hoochie daddy shorts for the guys.
Yeah. On some Eric Emanuel type vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, working with manufacturers, it gets a little tricky because like the communication barrier is a little off sometimes because it
True.
gets a little difficult talking to them. And like since they're overseas, like you gotta like stay up late, talk to them
Yeah,
because
I would
like
say time
time
zone too,
zone.
right?
Yeah, time zones is different. So sometimes you gotta stay up a little late, but that's what you gotta do to get where you wanna go. You gotta stay up late, early mornings like you're doing now.
Okay, so ever since that pop up shop, was that like an eye opener for you? Like, was that really like where you started to understand like, yo, I could really do this?
Yeah, I seen myself doing it for a long time. Cause I'm not gonna lie, ever since that first one, and I've been doing more, it's gotten easier as like nervousness or not getting my hopes too high because like that could lead to disappointment.
Mm,
Like my first pop-up shop, I was nervous. I was like, what if I don't sell nothing? And then I ended up doing good. And then there's other times where I go in thinking I'm gonna sell a lot and I don't sell a lot. So it's like
mhm.
it keeps me level headed, don't get too high, don't get too low. And it teaches me a lot of stuff, honestly.
Okay. So what would you say was like your belief check?
My what?
Your belief check. So like
What that mean?
when I was a trader, they used to tell us about belief checks was basically like, okay, well in this case, being that it's monetary, like that first time you would draw money off your profits from trading. So what do you say is like
Mm,
your belief check when it came to like just selling clothes? Like not necessarily the amount, but I guess you could say like,
like what's the number that would make me feel like, damn, I'm really doing it?
no, I mean, well, that too. But I guess my question more so is like, when did you know, like, okay, well, but outside of the pop up shop, when did you know, like, you really like had it going? Like, were you able to do something that just said,
Oh,
like, were you able to go on vacation? Were you able to pay like a bill
oh.
or something like that, some debt or something like that,
Uh
that had you thinking, yeah, like, I'm going all the way with this.
nah, I didn't reach that level yet. However, this
It's
past
okay.
summer in June, I had this event. It was by my house in Queens, like this little this holiday market.
Hmm.
It was for Juneteenth, and that was the most I sold at that event. I think I sold about like almost $1,000 worth of inventory.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I mean, that's not
that
bad
was my
right there.
best month, honestly, because like I said earlier, I had to grow a personal brand. I can't just like sell to anybody because it's like you got to reach out. You can have good clothes, but if you don't got nobody to sell it to, it's worthless.
That's
So
true.
that was my best month, honestly, because it had a lot of people there. I got to network and stuff like that. So it was a good experience for me.
Okay, that's what's up. So like now going from being like a new I guess what a newbie to the game to now being like experienced and having a year under your belt. Like,
Mhm.
what are some things that you're trying to do going forward?
Um, Definitely work with other brands like collaborations, like what I was telling you about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more versatile and just reaching new people. Honestly, I got to work on my marketing, my website. Got to get up because everybody's been telling me like my website look a little boring. I got to spice it up. Like you got to get more people
That
to
is
it.
true. It's always about being eye catching.
Yeah, like first impressions is important. So it's like you got to catch that eye once you get it. Once you draw the attention, you got to like keep it because attention spans is short these days. It's like 5 seconds. So like you got to once you scroll and people scroll quick, so it's like you gotta catch that eye quick, honestly.
Yeah, like even with reels, it's like now you see people doing captions, right?
Yeah,
And now it's like even captions got boring. So now what people doing, they're using like emoji captions, they're using like effects on their captions, like transitions and all these things.
yeah.
TikTok templates, CapCut templates, and all that.
That's what people was telling me to promote my business, because I was using TikTok a lot, honestly, as some generic. I was just taking pictures of my brand when I get it in, like shipment, trying to show like the process of like
Hmm.
how I got it made and stuff like that. It was doing good, but people were saying like I gotta do better. Just give me like different advice and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean that's good to have though too, because it's like a lot of people have yes men in their circle. They don't
Yeah,
really have people that's really like
willing to tell you like what
yeah,
it is.
tell them what's up. And then on top of it too, when you go into business or anything, like for example, clothes. Now, what people expect in return, like free clothes,
Yeah,
free merch and stuff like that. They don't actually want to like put it on for real and give you that honest advice. Just because you keep saying, "Yo, yeah, this is fire, this is fire, I like this, I like that." You gotta really find those people that's really like, gonna tell you, "Nah, I didn't really feel this," and kind of tell you what's going on. And also too, putting bread into the business. For
yeah.
me, so it's
Constructive
always
criticism
yeah,
is
it's
key.
always key to have.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. So if you've done like a fashion show.
Yeah, I recently did a fashion show in August with Underground Advocates. Y'all could check that out too. It was around late August, August 25th to
Mhm.
be exact. It was other brands too. It was a good experience. Honestly, I was fake nervous to walk the stage because like I got stage fright. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it was cool though. It was a good experience. People got to like see the fabric, see what I was doing. But the only thing was I was expecting to sell it at that event, but I didn't get no sales. So it's like stuff like that. It keep me like level headed because remember, like I was thinking people was there to like have a show and
Mhm.
stuff like that. It wasn't like a pop up vibe where like they might cop or nothing like that. Like I was getting my hopes up, but stuff like that keep me like maintained.
Well, you gotta remember too, just it being the fashion show, like it's great to have the pieces on you because
Hmm.
people could sell, but at the same time too, people always gonna double back. They're gonna come back and on your website, your Instagram, whatnot. Especially when you have like something, let's just say it was a fall pop up shop. It's a summer pop up shop. They might be more interested in the fall in the summer pieces than the fall.
Yeah,
So that's something to keep in mind just going forward. Yeah, but I like how you said it keeps you level headed too, because it's like a situation like that, the pop up shop, you think you lit, you think, the brand about to take off after today and whatnot. And then it's
yeah.
like,
It takes time. You can't just expect it to go overnight. Cause
sometimes the models too, I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, I was just telling somebody like the females that you put in the clothes to model could help. Cause like sex appeal sells. Like if you see like a fire girl in a fit, you're gonna be like, damn, what she wearing? Swear, like I was at the corner store the other day, right? I had a beanie on. The Aqua's like, yo, what brand is that? It looked like 666. I was like, what are you talking about? That's crazy.
Mhm.
So then I'm showing him my website. He was like, yo, these girls is fire. Let me get a hat or whatever. So I was like,
I
that's
mean,
what helps with the recognition, low key.
it's like it's 50-50 because it's like a little bit of it was like, okay, like, I like it, but then it's like you see the girl, he's like, I will buy it. So it's like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't really say like, I kind of feel like it's like, it's a real support right there. I feel like that was real support. It was genuine. He just needed a little bit of a booster, but it was genuine.
I thought it was
Yeah.
funny though, low key.
But no, I was gonna say the models help too, cause like even with these big websites like Fashion Nova
Hmm.
and like companies like those, like I tend to see the same models on those websites. Like, do you realize that? And sometimes too, even the pictures, it's like, did y'all just take the same picture from this person's website, paste
Imagine.
their hair, and then just copy the clothes over, like
Nah, that
some
would be
cut and
crazy.
paste?
That would be crazy if they did. Hope
No, I'm
not.
not saying fast. No, I'm just saying like what do you call it? Like the brands in general, like all these different brands or whatnot. It's like I'll see like, let's just say you were the model. I see you on like, I see you on Gucci's website. Then I also see you on Prada's website. Then I also
Mm,
see you on Old Navy's website. Then I also see you on like Target's website. You
It
feel what
might
I'm
be a
saying?
it might be a marketing thing,
Yeah,
like marketing agency, like they get booked
that
through
is
certain
true.
brands.
Yeah,
You
that
never
is
know.
true. I didn't think about it like that. Yeah. So what would you say are like your plans going forward with the brand?
Well, I'm in rebranding mode right now,
Hmm.
honestly, because remember how I was telling you this past year,
What
I
had me
was
fooled the way you posted a lot. You post a lot about your brand, but
yeah
that's good though. That's good. You keep the consistency there.
yeah that's one thing I was trying to keep this year was like be consistent no matter like how I'm feeling out throughout the day or whatever like that. Just gotta keep pushing through. Because there's times I get discouraged if like stuff not going well. I'd be like, damn, I'm not feeling this no more, or I'm about to find something else. But I was like, nah, there's a reason why I started. I can't like fall back because it's not going my way right now. I just gotta keep going,
Hmm.
keep growing consistently. Because remember, it's not gonna go overnight.
Yeah. So one thing I actually like that you mentioned earlier was about showing the process, right?
Hmm.
And you talk about telling the story. Well, you were talking about the process, but in a sense, it's telling the story, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like one thing that Mike always likes to highlight with guests is like the story that they tell in regards to their process, or not even just the process of what they do, but just like what they had to go through, like even outside of the business and how it actually affected their business. So like, I like the storytelling that you do, and I feel like you should kind of like capitalize off of that and keep trying to like push that. So because the thing is, remember, you're fairly new to this, so it's like there's all like the story's not complete,
Hmm.
right? So it's like every step of the way, you should. This is just a suggestion for me. It's like you should try to highlight, hey, came from this to this. This is my first fashion show. I came from no sales to I'm in a fashion show. This is my first pop up shop. I came from you know drawing the design to now it's on the table. You see what I'm saying? Like I like the storytelling aspect that you said you have to your brand.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I always try to take notes from different people that I talk to,
Hmm.
whether it's for business related, like clothes. Like, you see how I gave y'all these clothes right here, and he asked, what type of material is this?
Hmm.
Like, stuff like that, I'll take heed to, like, okay, he likes this material, so I might do it again next year.
Hmm.
Or, like, someone
Shout
might
out
like
to Ross
the,
for the advice right there.
facts. Or, like, someone might like this design. I'll, like, all right, let me try it on different fabrics, see if they'll still like it. Or is it because they only like it on this fabric? So, like,
Hmm.
stuff like that, I'll take heed to, or, like,
Give him the design too.
yeah,
Hmm.
I'll
No,
try to take heed on it and just make it better, honestly. Try to get
hmm
it to reach new people.
Yeah. So that So there was that one sweatsuit that the purple one that we talked about earlier.
Hmm.
So that design, was that Juice World on the back? I was kind of confused.
Yo, you know what's crazy? A lot of people was saying, asking me like, "Yo, who is that on the back?" I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know who that is.
So it was just a
I
sketch.
just seen the graphic.
Mm-hmm.
Like my mindset behind the graphic, like why I bought it, it was a New York theme. It had the Statue of Liberty on it, or whatever like that. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go with this.
Well, even the name itself, like State of Mind. When you think State of Mind, you always think New York State of Mind. You
Exactly.
know.
That's the main reason why I bought it. Cause like that's where I got the name from. Empire State of Mind, Wauny State of Mind.
Mm-hmm.
I got it to like basically show
Can't
my
forget Nas
mindset.
too. When Nas said it, New York State of Mind.
Fuck.
But
Just
yeah,
to show
no,
my
as you were
mindset
saying.
on like creating clothes. So this one, I titled it. I put the title on the clothes, like mixed emotions, because that's what the graphic is. Basically, like it's a split image of a sad face and an angry face.
Hmm.
So, and this right here, I, the title of the graphic was
Yeah,
"Lost in
Fish just walked
NYC."
in. Fish, this one's for you right here. Merry
It's wearing
Christmas.
blue. Early Christmas gift. Facts. Yeah, so I tried to like piece each collection with a different emotion, if you get what I'm trying to say.
Hmm.
But it's still a learning process. I'm still learning like how to do it and stuff like that, how to connect to the people. Cause like you could elaborate on the design, but it's like if it's not trendy or it's like not how people are used to making clothes, like it's not gonna sell. No matter what you're trying to like do. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like.
Hmm. So what do you think about? Well, I mean, we're kind of here already. I know you say you're rebranding, but I guess I can't really ask you about the winter. But what would you say probably your expectations for the fall then? I mean, not the fall, spring.
Spring,
Yeah.
I have a lot of stuff in the works right now. For spring, I have t-shirts, shorts. But the thing was, I was hoping to get rid of my fall stuff to replenish into the spring.
Hmm.
But since that's not really going how I plan, I gotta like see how I'm gonna work it out.
I mean,
I don't know. I would try to run like that pre-order method I'm always hearing about, like
Mhm.
create the mock-up, put on the website, make people buy it, and then you flip it. But it ain't really going how I want it. So it's all
I mean, you
about
never
going back
know.
to
You
the
might have
drawing
that
board.
thing that takes off for you. You feel me? That pre-order might hit. I feel like too when you have that the idea of like pre-ordering
Mhm.
for any even if it's not like your favorite, right? Kind of like music, right? People always say, "Oh, I didn't think this song would blow up, and that's their best song," right?
Mhm.
So it closed. So it might not be your favorite piece, but you might put it on pre-order because it provides that exclusiveness. It kind of like makes people want it more, and it kind
Yeah.
of goes back into like what we were talking about offset, like us three when we were talking about like the like YouTubers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mentioned my friend Dita and how he was saying like when it comes to being exclusive and whatnot, it kind of like makes people look at you more in like that I guess celebrity kind of mode where it's like
Mhm.
you know yeah he's not bougie but he's not around just everybody. He's around certain people and you could tell he's around certain people for a reason. Like because he deserves to be in that circle. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it's like for the brand, it's like okay when you have those exclusive pieces everybody wants to get it just to say I have it and you don't.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a little kid mentality. Like the little kid who comes at like middle school. That one kid who comes in with the new Jordans, and it's like
Now you
you
want it
did.
because he got it.
Well, you want it because he got, but you might be the one that was waiting online with him to get it, and it's like he got his pair, and you were like probably a couple people back, and he probably got the last pair, so you didn't get a pair. So now
Yeah.
it's like not say. I mean,
Putting
yeah,
the
I guess
price
it
up.
is envy, but the fact that he has it from his perspective, it's like I have something that a lot of people don't.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives off that feel to where it's like with Wauny State of Mind now, you got somebody wearing an exclusive sweatsuit, a beanie, whatever, and it's like a lot of people don't have it. Even like the one of ones that you might make for a friend or whatnot.
Mhm.
It's like I have it, you don't. But,
Yeah.
like another example too of that is like shout out to my boy Pretty Boy Pat. He did a custom sweatsuit for me. So it's like his regular sweatsuit. He put my logo on it.
Yeah.
And like no, I don't think he put anything on the back, but it has my logo on the front,
Mhm.
mixed in with his. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
that was tough because it's like, well, one is tough because the design was tough, but two is tough because it's like
That's your brand.
this is my brand too. So it's like I have something that a lot of people don't have.
Yeah.
You feel me? So yeah, even the NBA players too, like PJ Tucker, Ray Allen, like these guys having these exclusive like Jordans that you've never seen.
Nah, PJ Tucker got a crazy collection. I'm not gonna lie. He be
Yeah,
coming through with the heat. I
yeah, it's all
appreciate it.
about being exclusive, man. Like I feel like that's really key, especially in fashion too, because that one thing that people tend to say is well, actually it wasn't in fashion, but it was with cars. People always say Lamborghini doesn't have commercials for a reason because they know the type of people they attract and they know who they're looking for. They
Yeah,
don't
they
have to
got
be
their
on
niche
TV trying to
already.
get to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the same thing. You know,
You
you
just
go
gotta
to
find your
certain
crowd.
stores. I remember when I was a kid. I was in Switzerland, I believe, or Germany. I went to both countries in that same trip, but I just don't remember which country I was in at the time. I went to a Hermes store. And, everybody wanted an H belt back then.
Yeah.
So here 14-year-old me walking in, like all my friends, like this was a high school trip. All my friends walking in.
Mhm.
I asked the lady. I was like, "Y'all have any Hermes belts?" And she was like, "I'm sorry, it's only exclusive to like celebrities."
Certain buyers.
I was just like, "Yo, that's crazy." Like the way I mean, but she didn't say it like on some disrespectful. Like she said it, like as in like yeah, we have these reserved like just for them, like
Mhm.
like I guess probably certain people were coming in to buy it, or she
Yeah.
just meant what she meant, like all these celebrities have that. But
You never know.
yeah, it made me think like, damn, I want to be a celebrity one day.
You get treated different.
Yeah. Yeah, but to wrap up and whatnot, like any last things you want to speak, tell the audience about like just plans, not just like for the near future, but just something down the line in terms of ideas that you're brainstorming.
All I wanna say really is just don't forget the name Wauny State of Mind because it's gonna be you're gonna hear it a lot in the near future.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You made it sound like you about to give us like a,
Oh,
s- a s- a speech or
my fault.
monologue or something like.
Nah, nah, my fault, my fault.
Yeah, but no, it's fine though. So tell everybody where they could find you at, and how they could get some merch. People that want to collab. I got the side stock NYC. I got the Distinct by True on right now. If you want to collab with them too,
Definitely
all
gotta
these
chop it
brands
up with
going
them.
on.
Yeah, so my Instagram where you can follow me at is Tony Wauny, TonyWauny. My brand name on Instagram is WAUNYSOM on
Yes.
Instagram.
Yeah. So when's your birthday, by the way?
September 24th.
No, I know because I mean I know because it passed. I remember I gave you a shout, but no. So the last one thing I just came to my mind to that I wanted to add. It was actually because I see my friend do it recently. So like you do like you think about doing like a birthday piece for yourself?
I thought about it. Yeah. I don't know what direction I would go in
Mm-hmm.
as to making it, but definitely. I was gonna do that this year, as a matter of fact, but the closest thing I did, I ordered like a custom baseball jersey, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I seen this A Boogie picture. It was him and Ella. He had the Yankee jersey
Mm-hmm.
with the flare jeans. So I wanted to copy it. So I did that, but I had the my birth year. I was turning 22,
Mm-hmm.
and then the acronym WSM. I have posted it, but niggas ain't really peep it.
Yeah, he shaded me too. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I ain't get a chance to people. I'll probably look. I'm gonna look for it after, for sure. Sometime I get a chance today. But no, it just hit me like last second. That's why I meant to ask. Cause it's like I feel like that's also goes into the idea of just being exclusive. You know?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely pop out with that again though, just to make people see that.
Yeah. But
Honestly,
Wauny, whatever you want me to call you. No, it's been a pleasure.
thank you, appreciate it.
As always, show love, tap in, buy some merch.
Definitely gonna be
Eh,
back soon with
If
some
you
more
Mhm.
exclusives.
Yeah, if you're new to the channel, tap in with us as well. Entrepreneurs out there that want a platform, tap in with us, and just like that, we out.